Hello and welcome back to the Logbook, my weekly video blog. Hope you're all doing well. This week has been a really busy one. I've secured a flat with Lauren, finally re-recorded all the drums for the re-release of Rocket Science, and I've finished the soundtrack to Tom Frere, which is that short film that I've been composing for since about December. There's been loads of other stuff happening as well. Obviously I've been back at uni, so it's been a really busy week. It's felt so slow as well. I think it's because we've gone from like generally quite boring days to really like busy days with early mornings, plenty of work, you know, like I've been occupied pretty much the entire week. So yeah, like usual, let's rewind to Monday. My name is Toby Hyson and welcome to the Logbook. So last chance to buy a tinsel bandana for Happy Tales. It's your last chance, Becky. You should do it. You sure? It's a really good deal. Not happy. That's absolutely terrifying.
Oh,
That's horrible. He has seen everything.
oh yes.
It just goes out of focus for you, like as you're doing a weird face.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Logbook.
The one from the Japan.
Hi Lauren.
Hi up.
Hi Nick.
Hi up, dogs. Okaeri. Ole wa Miku desu.
No, I did do it. Because it's in the hotel bit. There's like a hotel.
What? Oh.
Have you played Sonic Adventure Nick?
Was that Great Gig in the Sky by Pink Floyd?
Aeroplane.
Oh, it got some nice colours.
I think that photo's a bit plain.
Oh wow. It looks like the inside of a womb. Don't wanna be a vegetarian, idiot. This week's Monday book is Ringo Starr. I didn't have a book last week, which means there's no review. But that's fine, because I'm gonna read this book and I'm gonna have a proper good in-depth review at some point. Got cinematic with that one. Yeah, Jesse brought in a camera today, so like everybody was trying to be all cinematic. It's very fun. Look at all these shots.
The Carpet King.
Hello, we are the Temptationettes, and this is the ending to My Girl.
Hang on, you need a mic.
No, I don't.
Never mind. Oh, you're filming?
Yeah.
Cool. We've got two films going on. Oof, ow.
The fact that I catch that on camera as well is amazing. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
How do I like unzoom? Oh, it's
backwards.
that's right. This is sorry, I'm no videographer. Right, okay, cool.
Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hang on, I'm so sorry. Is this recording now?
Yeah, it's
You've done it, right? Okay, cool. Sorry.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. My girl, talking about my girl. Talking about my girl. I got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl.
I am the great mighty fool, and I'm going to throw my at you. Welcome back to the Logbook, a family-friendly vlog on YouTube. You'll be doing any normal thing when you're sitting here, and then just out of nowhere, he just comes in with the camera and takes a picture of you. And then suddenly you end up with really good candid shots, and it's like, it's probably going to be used in marketing somewhere. Chipotle bean tacos. In what sport does Fanny Schmeller compete?
Skiing.
Yeah,
Downhill skiing. It is actually skiing. I was trying to think of one that was wrong.
The bridge. What have I got? I don't know if I'm able to play it and sing it.
Alright, we should probably head off in a minute.
Is it that time?
Yeah, it's that time.
No, it's still got 10
Inception.
minutes.
So, next line. Zoom it down. And they're about to complete their mission of landing on the planet.
The Carpet King.
apologise for the buzzing, but I'm in this room alone. This is like a songwriting day we got told to do. I don't know why we got invited to do it. It was me, Lauren, Nick, and a couple of others, like Sabi and that lot. We just got asked to come along, and we did, and it's going okay. We just have to write some kind of electronic K-pop-y style song. I don't know why. Like K-pop mixed with like trap. That's it. God, this is really buzzy. I'm just gonna hold on. I've been writing rap lyrics, and this is what the track looks like. It looks like terrible. It sounds good though. Oh, without that, preferably. Like, do you see what I mean? So yeah, this is going okay. We're gonna meet with the others later, and I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. Do you mind? I haven't really updated the vlog today. I'm gonna do something interesting, Nick.
No.
Okay.
Just
Fair enough then.
Well,
Alright.
we just finished a.
I wanna dance. It's so dark, but look at that. That's Venus. That's the planet Venus. That's so cool.
The Carpet King.
Hello. Today's a relatively exciting day. We're looking at properties again, me and Lauren. We're looking at the one that we think is the best, and is the one we're most likely going to go for. So that's exciting. I found Lauren.
Hello.
Now it's time to find the flat. Let's go look at a flat and see if it's any good. Call.
Desk and chair.
Oh, it's a line. Never mind. It's a line.
This one's like a hybrid. Like it's literally got green and yellow. It's
Lyman?
Lyman.
Like, I've just been sitting here working on Tom Frere. Look how dark it got all of a sudden outside. This is a weird way to vlog, I know, because I'm vlogging with like my left hand. It's because you're on charge. I finished Tom Frere, so now I keep wanting to look over there. You're here. I'm basically working on my door skills report thing. I need to get all my references down, you know, so I've got to get them in NTU Harvard reference format. It's bloody painstaking, but I think once we get it done, it'll be really easy to make a reference list. I'm just going to try and like format as many different books as I can, just add to a bibliography so that I look smart. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this because it's boring. Words, so many words. Man, I'm good. I know this is a really weird setup, but it's all that I have downstairs with me in the minute. I realised I forgot to do last week on the Logbook and also Logbook Radio this week, and I need to do them pretty much now because there's 5 minutes until midnight. So Logbook Radio this week is the song Monkey Man by The Specials. It's just such a silly song. It's like the peak of ska for me. Like, if it's not the entirety of One Step Beyond, the album by Madness, it's got to be The Specials. And I think Monkey Man is just one of the examples of ones that would have hit insanely hard in the clubs back then. It's so catchy. I mean, the instrumentation's quite raw and the recording's obviously quite raw. It's just like a microphone in a room. But it's fantastic. I think it's a brilliant song. Part of the two-tone movement, which is one of my favourite things to study if it's not the 60s. 1979 in London, it was, you know, riots galore. But at the same time, there was some really, really great music coming out. And I think, you know, ska is just one such genre. So yeah, that's your song suggestion for this week. Thank you for listening to Logbook Radio. Now moving on to last week on the Logbook. 3 comments this week. One was by a brand new commenter, Abelino or Abelino8365, who asked, what do you think about the Alan Parsons project? I haven't looked into them much, and I'm not gonna lie, I ought to have looked into them more, because I love Alan Parsons, because he's one of the sound engineers that worked on Dark Side of the Moon, which is one of my favourite albums of all time. You can't beat production like that, you know, it's so clean and so balanced. So yeah, no, I haven't heard really much of the Alan Parsons project, but I certainly will. Ellie has said, you're a cartoon character who only changes outfits when it has relevance to the plot. This is like my staple, obviously, the collar jumper thing. My whole thing used to be that I wore like t-shirts and like jogging bottoms. But nowadays, if I'm at home and I'm at home for the whole day, I'll just get into my pajamas, to be honest. Like, I don't go to the extent of wearing like a suit, but you know, still, I try to dress a little bit more formally. And then another comment about my jumper shirt combo thing. Josh has said, Toby's #1 combo, shirt and jumper, never saw oat else in college. Yeah, I mean, in college, I think I just found this style and I just kind of never grew out of it. I don't know why I like it so much. It just works. And to be fair, I never saw Josh like out of polo shirts either. Like, it was only for gigs though. That's like his gig outfit, is the all hair polo. Can't change now. Can't change into anything else unless it's a very special occasion on which I will wear a suit. Hello, it's me, the future Toby here. Jesse left a comment like a day ago saying 6'10", that is a violation and a half. I called Lee an old man. So I think he'd be disappointed if it wasn't in the vlog for me to at least acknowledge the fact that he commented that. Lee, I'm not sorry. We're both old men. Those were all your comments this week. Thank you very much, everybody. It's much appreciated, as usual. And yeah, until next time, that was last week on the Logbook. Anyway, because it's late now and I've got quite an early morning tomorrow, I'm going to head to bed. So yeah, see you soon.
The Carpet King.
Look at all this stuff. It doesn't look like a lot, again, but it's really heavy. Okay, we're back in the room. Oh god, the hair. I'm hoping to get the Rocket Science drums re-recorded today. Welcome to the drummer's corner. Slightly fancier this time because you're not on a music stand. I think you can actually see it in frame there. That's the music stand I'd normally use. This time I've got you on like one of my fancy gadget type things, which actually hooks onto the wall, which is really cool. Today's equipment is vast and varied. I still have how long until I can pick up the mics? 8:51, right, so I can pick them up in 10 minutes. I've obviously got my MacBook as per the usual. That's here. It's plugged into the wall so it doesn't run out of battery and it can like perform it as best as possible. I've got the dongle here. Yaha fiddly dee. Here it is. I've got my Bear Dynamic headphones. These are the new ones. I edit with these mainly upstairs, and I also, you know, basically just the headphones for my PC. With the Sennheiser ones, it feels like it's literally just trying to get like a glove to just grab your ear like that, which I guess works to a point, but then some of the music just sounds too intense, and then when you listen on like reference speakers, it sounds nothing like what you heard. But with Bear Dynamic, it's kind of reliable every time, you know, something's going to sound exactly how you heard it in the headphones. And the panning as well is just brilliant, you know, it provides just a really, really suitable listening landscape, so that is why I'm using them today. I need to replace this tom. Sorry, I had to go to a different room and find a snare. And my snare was here the entire time, I didn't notice. Oh, that's why. It's got a massive rip in it. What we'll do, we'll add the second tom, or this first tom, and then we'll pick up the mics. Microphones. These are C414s. I just call them twin AKGs, to be honest, because they're the same. All right, let's get these set up. So I'm taking a break for a bit. We're about halfway through, more than halfway through the album. I'm well impressed. Honestly, the setup is brilliant. So this is how I'm going to be doing it from now on, and I'll show you. Literally just one mic there, one condenser. As long as it's not too far away from the kick or too close, you know, you kind of do have to move about a bit. And then the snare mic is just there. You get those into the Scarlett box, and you're generally all right. Like, as long as the gains aren't too bad. These headphones have been wonderful as well. I've actually been able to hear the metronome. These are tea towels, of course, to kind of just treat it, give it that sort of muffled sound. It helps it to sound original, I guess. But yeah, the reason I'm taking a break is one, to rest my arms, obviously, because that's kind of a thing. But also, one of the only things I've actually learned indoor skills this year is how to take care of my ears. And I'm going to beg of you, please do the same if you're a musician. Every hour, you should be taking 5 minutes to just rest your ears without headphones on, not having to listen to music, nothing. It just helps in the fight against hearing loss. I beg of you, please do the same if you're a musician and you kind of want to keep the health of your ears fairly strong. But yeah, as I said, I'm halfway through the album. I'm really impressed with the progress today. I've just done Bear of Thought, which means that's song number 5 or 4? No, it's 5. So I've still got Life is a Dream, Aliens, You're Welcome, and Life I Live, because I've been going backwards because it's kind of a weird way to do the album. Also, I'm paying homage to Josh Colley today by wearing a polo shirt. I think I mentioned the other day that was kind of his style, like on last week on the Logbook. He said like he never saw me in anything else but like a jumper and a shirt combo, and that's my thing. But today I just thought I would spice it up and wear a Josh Colley style polo shirt. And I'm not wearing classic Reeboks or knackered Converse or tracky bottoms tucked in socks. I'm just wearing my usual attire, just with a polo shirt instead. Right, I'm gonna get on with this drumming. If I can get the whole album done, fantastic. Then I won't need to worry about mixing the drums or anything, because they sound solid, and then I can focus on vocals next week. Then have the album ready to be released on February the 8th. I know my dates. Then it's March 9th for Curiosity and April the 12th for Spitfire. I know what I'm doing. It's okay, it's 11:29. I finished up doing some vocals on Moths, which has been really fun. I put this like fuzz on the microphone. It sounds amazing. It like, you sound like a completely different person. You know, if you try and like up the ante a bit with your vocal.
The windows tuned against the dry tunes, just too insane.
So I was doing that, and I think it sounds really, really good. So now, because it's 11:30, I have this remaining half an hour to basically pack all of this away. Like, I've got my thing on the wall, I've got plugs in plug sockets, all sorts. This is the kind of humbler when you're doing cool stuff like recording. Like, if you're alone, you have to sort all the kit out yourself, which I guess isn't so bad. Industry standard, they said, and they gave us a Focusrite. My tambourine, which is very loud, goes in this like pillowcase type of thing. It slightly muffles the sound when it's in the bag. It's because when you're on the bus, you're trying to look nonchalant and like your bag's going like... Come here. It's Nick. Hey mate, you alright?
Hello. Hi.
Ah, so I keep forgetting to upload the logbook.
Do I know that I'll still forget it?
Ooh, what a shot that was. And we're home again. I've been given this to test out. This isn't mine to keep or anything, I'm just borrowing it. But look how cool this is. It's a mixer, mini mixer. This is just a little recorder unit, so we can, you know, forget about that. That is the button that caused like 80% of my problems in first year college. There's so many buttons and switches and you know, faders. It's awesome. So I'll have a lot of fun with that, I'm sure, tomorrow. Ton for a time. Got like the last of the comments here. Yeah, I'm working on some of these tracks right now. That's another empty bottle. We've done it again. That's the second time this year I've been able to drink a bottle of water in a day. So we're getting there, we're making progress.
The Carpet King.
So me and my dad were messing around with this mixing desk, this new mixing desk here, just this morning. Obviously just to kind of like test it really. The chances are I'm going to be trying to invest in one of my own. Because this, like, again, like I said, we were just borrowing this one. But something else that I found out, this is unrelated to the mixing desk. This amp here, right, I think I've expressed before, it doesn't actually work too well. It needs a proper clean, basically. And it'd be a good amp to like gig with. And obviously I've got my new pedal board as well, which is amazing. So chances are I'd be able to gig with that. But apparently upstairs somewhere in our attic, we've got like an Ashdown bass amp. An Ashdown, if you don't know, they're kind of like a big bass amp brand, really. And it's a fairly big unit, so I'd be able to use that if there was no backline for like an Odd Pulse gig. So there's a lot of gear in this house that I need to start using more when it comes around to gigging. I'm going to be trying to look as well into getting a drum kit, because obviously I'm in Celestine now, and I've obviously also been helping a lot of other people with drums, and people like Sydney and all that lot. So it's like, it's pretty crazy. I've just got to like experiment a bit with the stuff I've got and try and find people who've got the gear that I need. Because again, the priority at the minute is getting housing sorted, and then I'm going to be potentially either looking for a job or doing these weekly gigs, or both. Both is good. So I've just got to sort of figure all of that out, which should be okay. Anyway, now I need to edit, so I'm going to like do that. About halfway through this week's footage, which is pretty damn good. I'll probably take a shower once I've edited. But yeah, it's another sort of miserable grey day. There's not a patch of blue in the sky. What else is on the agenda today? I don't think there is much of an agenda today. I might work on my essay a bit more, but to be fair, with the fact that I did my like door skills report and things like that this week, I need to spend this weekend actually kind of getting myself back together, you know, just actually resting from the week. Because I've had a busy one, like you know, on reflection. Monday, pretty much full day at uni, because I went out in the morning with my sister. Then I had my day at uni. Then me and Lauren secured this like viewing. So that was already a pretty long day. Then Tuesday is the typical long day at uni anyway. Starting at 9. Didn't end till like 6. I came home and then I was working on stuff. Wednesday I did that songwriting camp style thing. That took all day. And then, you know, we were all so tired. Lauren even came back here. That was a long one, and it was a tiring one and not a very enjoyable one, to be honest. Valuable experience, but I'm not saying it was enjoyable experience. Then Thursday me and Lauren viewed the flat, the one we're gonna get, and it's awesome. So again, that was a day full of walking and, you know, actually like, looking around, using our brains, etc. Friday, again, long day, and I was carrying so much stuff with me. So I've had a really busy week. So in effect, I think I do deserve this weekend to just relax, actually. Who's Discording me? This is the most satisfying bit when you're editing. Deleting the footage. I've edited up to Friday, so that's pretty good. Do you know what? I really fancy some chocolate. If only there was a chocolate that's like triangular, Swiss, and literally impossible to eat. I've got an idea. Perfect.
The Carpet King.
Just finished editing Saturday's footage. Staying hydrated in these streets. These streets are my bedroom. This entire vlog has taken place in my bedroom. Speaking of the streets, they appear to be matching the whiteness of the sky. When I say that the colour of the sky has not changed in like the past 2 weeks, I'm not kidding. I don't think I've seen the sun for like 3 weeks. Or perhaps there was a blue sky and I just failed to notice. That's another thing I kind of want to do at some point this summer, is to take more walks, even if it's just on my own, to be one with nature. And not in like the aesthetic way either, mainly just so that I can actually be outside and get good vitamins. There's always some unwanted artifacts in my vlogs, this time always being a Pepsi can. An empty Pepsi can as well. It's still there. One of the most important processes when making a vlog is to, well, once you've edited like a day's footage or whatever, like I do, don't close the project. Export your thing, obviously, but keep the project open, and then watch the export and make sure that nothing's gone wrong. This is what I do every week, not even just every week, every time I edit a new day. So at least 7 times in a week, I'll do this. The meal of a king. It's time to do something I've not done in a number of weeks. Yes, my coffee magically became a hot chocolate. That's because I forgot to film the rest of me making my coffee earlier, and then I just basically went up and started editing immediately. So yeah, sorry about that. Welcome to Diary Review. This is the section where I read a funny thing from my diary for the week. There's normally not anything funny, and I mean, this week's no exception. I just thought I'd mention the fact that on Wednesday I put songwriting session thing was, if I had to rate it, like a 2 out of 10. I met some cool producers, but honest to God, the song we had to make was pretty K-pop. Really? They saw me and thought, yeah, he can write K-pop. That was the review, thank you. Anyway, I think that's a suitable place to end the episode. Thank you very much everybody for watching the logbook. It's really, really much appreciated. I want to also quickly thank you with regards to this series. The last episode that I uploaded got over 100 views, and that's insane. I mean, normally we're hovering around the sort of 40, 50 view mark, which is still amazing and awesome. And I can't thank you guys enough for that, which again is I think it's the most that we've gotten on any of the episodes before. Episode 2 was by far like the most popular. I think that cracked 100 views not too long ago. Your support of this series so far has been awesome, and I can't thank you enough. I'm glad that you've been enjoying them as well. I constantly have people telling me that like it's the highlight of their Sunday, which is kind of weird, but still, again, much appreciated, even if it is a bit of a joke. So yeah, have a good one guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.